Truth or dare, we weren't supposed to be there. That's how every bad story starts, right? A warning ignored, a line crossed. But at the time, it didn't feel like that. It felt like boredom, like needing something different. Something that would shake us out of the same routine. Mia said she knew a place. We should have known better. The house sat just beyond the tree line, hidden like it didn't want to be found. Even in the fading evening light, it looked wrong, too still, too quiet. No birds, no wind. Just silence. Perfect, Mia said, stepping out of the car. Jake groaned. It looks like tetanus. Relax, she laughed. We're not moving in, just one game. Lila stayed close to me as we walked up the cracked path. I don't like this, she whispered. Me neither, I said, but I kept walking anyway. Sam pushed the door open. It creaked louder than it should have, echoing through the house like it had been waiting for us. Inside, the air was thick. Dust floated in slow motion, like the whole place was underwater. The floorboards groaned beneath our weight, and every step felt like it was being noticed. Mia didn't hesitate. She walked straight into the center of the living room and sat down. Circle, she said. Jake laughed nervously. You're serious? Mia pulled a small candle from her bag. That was the moment everything changed. We sat, the door behind us shut. No one touched it. We all heard it, but no one said anything. Mia lit the candle. The flame flickered, then steadied. And for a second, just a second, it stretched too tall, too thin, like it wasn't fire at all. Truth or dare, she said. At first, it felt normal. Sam picked truth. Have you ever lied to someone you loved? Mia asked. Sam shrugged. Yeah, who hasn't? The candle snapped loud, sharp. We all flinched. Answer accepted, Mia said quietly. That was weird, but not enough to stop. Jake chose dare. Go upstairs, Sam said. First door on the left, stay there for 1 minute, Jake smirked. Easy. He stood, flicked on his phone flashlight, and walked toward the stairs. Each step creaked slower than it should have, like the house was stretching time. He disappeared at the top. We waited. 30 seconds passed. Then thud, not a fall. Not an accident, something heavier. Something deliberate, Jake, I called. No answer. The candle flickered wildly. Mia didn't move. Your turn, she said, looking at me. What? No, Jake. Truth or dare, her voice felt. Different, flat, cold, like she wasn't asking anymore. Truth, I said. My voice didn't sound like mine. Mia leaned closer. Do you believe something followed you here? My chest tightened. I know. The candle snapped again, harder this time. Ants were incomplete. Something shifted behind me. I turned. Jake was standing in the doorway. He looked normal at first. Then I noticed his eyes. They didn't focus. They just stared, like he was looking through us. You good? Sam asked. Jake nodded. Too slow, too smooth, like something was learning how to move his body. Then he sat down and didn't speak. Didn't blink. It was Jake's turn. He turned his head toward Lila. Truth or dare? His voice was wrong, layered. Like two voices trying to use the same throat. Lila shook her head. I don't want to play. The candle went out. Total darkness, and then a whisper. Not from one place, from everywhere. You started. The candle reignited. Lila was gone. Her phone lay where she'd been, still recording. The screen flickered. Sam grabbed it with shaking hands. Where did she go? The video played. We leaned in. And what we saw, Lila was sitting there, right where she had been. But something stood behind her, tall, too tall. Its face wasn't there, just a blur. Like reality refused to show it, and then in the video it leaned forward and whispered into her ear. Lila turned toward it, smiled, and then she walked away, but not toward a door. Toward the wall and disappeared. Nope, Sam said, dropping the phone. We're leaving. We ran to the door. It wouldn't open. Jake tried the windows. They wouldn't break. Every hallway twisted. Every turn led us back to the same room, the same candle, the same circle. And Mia, still sitting there. You broke the rules, she said. Her voice wasn't hers anymore. Sam grabbed Jake. What happened upstairs? Jake blinked. For the first time, and when he spoke, it's not upstairs. The candle flame stretched, too tall, casting shadows that didn't match us. It came down. We didn't sit, we didn't play, but the game didn't stop. Truth or dare? The voice asked. Not Mia, not Jake. Something else, something inside the walls. Sam screamed. Truth. The air went still. Do you regret coming here? Yes, Sam shouted. The candle snapped, too late. Something grabbed him. We didn't see it, we just saw him move, dragged backward, across the floor, into the dark hallway. His nails scraped the wood. His scream cut off instantly. Gone. Just me, Jake, Mia, and whatever was pretending to be them. Your turn, it said. I shook my head. Number the room pulsed. The walls breathed truth or dare. I'm not playing. The candle exploded upward. A column of fire. You already are. Jake stood, slowly. His head tilted at an impossible angle. Dare, he said. The voice responded instantly. Stake froze, completely still. Then he smiled wider than his face should allow. And didn't move again. Mia finally stood up. But it wasn't her, not anymore. You don't understand, she said. We don't ask the questions. Her head turned toward me, sharp, unnatural. It does. The house creaked loud. Deep, like something massive was shifting beneath it. The floor cracked slightly under my feet, and then I saw it. Not fully, just enough. A shape in the walls, moving. Watching, waiting, truth or dare? It asked again, I whispered. Truth, the air grew cold. Why did you come here? I swallowed, because we were bored. Silence. Then the candle dimmed. Almost out. Answer accepted. Everything stopped. The walls stilled. The air loosened. The door clicked, unlocked. I ran. I didn't look back, didn't stop, didn't breathe until I reached the road. They found me the next morning alone. No signs of the others. No evidence anyone else had been there. They say the house is empty, abandoned, just another broken place. But sometimes, when I try to sleep, I hear it. A whisper, close, too close, or dare. And I don't answer, because now I know it doesn't matter what you choose. It only matters that you started. Subscribe for more horror stories if you dare.